Welcome you guys, my name is Eddie, or as my friends call me, Lalo. Today I'm going to explain what makes up your credit score and the 6 things that you need to focus on to improve your credit score to a perfect 850 in 2020. So let's get to it. Your credit score is a number that tells lenders how likely you are to default on your loan. The higher the score, the safer you are. The lower the score, the riskier you are. So in order to understand your credit score, you must understand that your credit score derives straight from your credit report. Now, what makes up your credit report? Your credit report is made up of 6 factors. They are payment history, credit card usage, derogatory marks, credit age, total accounts, and hard inquiries. So in order to better demonstrate this, I'm going to jump into my laptop and show you guys the credit report. Alrighty, you guys. So we're going to go and log into Credit Karma. Once inside, we're going to point our mouse over to My Overview and go down to Score Details. We're going to scroll down all the way to these 6 boxes over here, and these are the 6 credit factors that make up your credit report. First, start off with payment history. So payment history refers to if you make your payments on time. This category is by far your most important one. This accounts to 35% of your total credit score. In order to have a good credit score, you cannot miss a payment. You must be at 100%. As you can see here, I am at 100% here. I have 0 late payments. As soon as you make 1 late payment, you will probably fall below 98 or 97, and that is going to hinder your credit report significantly. And it could be anywhere between 30 to 100 points, depending on how much other credit you have available. The second factor is credit card usage or credit utilization. This refers to how much of your credit availability you are using. This is the second biggest influencer of your credit score. You want to be under 30%. As you can see here, 29 and below, you're in the green. 30 and above, you're in yellow, and then orange and red. For example, let's say you have a total of $1,000 of credit available to you. If your credit card has an outstanding balance of $300 on the day it reports to all 3 credit bureaus, since that is 30% of your total credit availability, your credit score will drop. Now, that does not mean that the second you use $300 or more, your credit score will drop. Your credit card only reports to the credit bureaus once a month. If you have a credit utilization of 30% or more on the day that your credit card reports to the credit agencies, then your score will drop. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, how do I find out what day my credit card reports to the credit agencies? For this, we will have to go to your credit card statements. Or second, we could be looking over here. If we scroll down, you're going to see a few of my credit cards. If you can notice right here, it says reported on this date. And however, this credit card has a different date. That means that every single card reports to a different date, and this can help you, determine, okay, so this Discover card usually reports on the 27th of each month. This one reports on the 15th, the 19th, the 13th, the 1st. It all depends on the day that you open the credit card. Now, if you can see, all these are in green because I am using 0%, 0%, 4%. When this credit card reported to the credit agencies, it reported more than 43% because my outstanding balance is $429 out of $1,000. My total credit utilization is 3%, but my score did drop 1 point. Thankfully, I have very low credit card usage overall, but if you have multiple of these are going to start affecting your credit score. Now, since your credit cards report to the credit agency only once a month, that means that you can max out these credit cards many times as you want, as long as you make sure that you pay them off before this date, the day it gets reported to the credit agencies. Not the due date, the statement closing date, which is any like 27th of the month, the 15th of the month. Just make sure you pay them off so they can show low credit card utilization. The third credit factor is derogatory marks. This may include bankruptcies, civil judgments, tax liens, and collections accounts. This is the third biggest factor to your credit score, and you do not want to have anything in this section. As you can see, I got 0 collections, 0 public records. We're all good. 1, you're already in the yellow. 2 or more, you're in the red. The fourth factor is credit age. Your credit age is composed from taking the average age of all your open accounts. To have a good credit age, you must have an average age of credit of 7 years or more, preferably over 9. So as you can see, 7 to 8 years, and then 9 plus is the best. Therefore, if you have any credit cards, never close them unless you absolutely have to. The longer you have a credit card open, the better for your credit score. Now, as you can see, I have even a student loan over here because I went to the University of San Diego, and I opened it 7 years ago, and I'm taking my time to pay it off because it has no interest. So the longer it stays open, the better it helps me on my credit age. Because as soon as I'm done paying with this, now my oldest account is going to be 3 years old, and that's going to hinder my credit age. The fifth credit factor is total accounts. This section is composed of all your open and closed accounts. This can be credit cards, mortgages, car loans, personal loans, and student loans. In order to have a good credit score, you want to shoot for at least having 11 accounts, preferably over 21. Now, lenders prefer to see a variety of accounts in a credit report. They find you more trustworthy if they see multiple credit cards, a mortgage, and car loans because it shows them that you are responsible in managing different types of debt. Lastly, the sixth credit factor is hard inquiries. Hard inquiries are placed on your credit report whenever your lender runs your credit. This happens whenever you are applying for credit. This may include applying for a credit card, a mortgage, or a car loan. For a good credit score, you want to have anywhere from 0 to 2 inquiries. Now, inquiries make only 10% of your total credit score. However, they do pile up. Anything over 9 inquiries, you will start to see yourself being denied for almost everything. And it does take 2 years for them to drop off your credit report. Okay, just to recap, make sure that you never miss a payment. You can set up automatic payments through the credit card apps or credit card website. Just make sure that you make the minimum payment. That way you can never make a late payment. This is going to help you out in the unlikely scenario that you forget to make your credit card payment. Number 2 is to always keep your credit card utilization under 30%. Third, never get a derogatory remark on your credit report. Always make sure that you're paying everything to everyone. Number 4 is never close a credit card unless you absolutely have to. Number 5 is to work on getting 11 accounts or preferably over 21. Lastly, always strive to have less than 3 hard inquiries on your credit report and never go over 9. Now, to achieve the 850 credit score, it's going to take some time, but with patience and consistency, you will achieve it. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you staying to the end. If you guys really enjoyed this video or you found anything in this video very helpful, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell button to be notified whenever I post a new video. Smash that like button and leave any questions or concerns down in the comments down below. I will be answering any questions or concerns you guys may have. Lastly, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Until next time.